mad that we waited this long for the cast and it's this. Like, you know what I mean?
Oh, no, I know exactly what you mean. Yeah, I'm not wrong, though. Please prove me wrong. Please let this shit be so fucking good. Hey, guys. So we are here to talk about Celebrity Big Brother Season 3. This is the premiere. Scotty, what do you think?
I take back everything I said. Because even the premiere episode, which we're filming this after we've seen episode 2.
Yeah.
Even just the premiere episode, I am like so excited to see how these people play the game.
And they're playing so hard already. It's oh my God. I'm like, I'm so happy. Or if you were gonna be on the same page, but like I'm so glad that I'm not delusional.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people on Twitter are like super excited. A lot of like classic fans are kind of coming back to watch this season.
Ooh, this is gonna be cool, hopefully for a good season this summer.
We mentioned that this just feels like a classic season. Obviously, the fewer the people, in my opinion, the better the game. And also, with it being Celebrity Big Brother, I just remember one of the few things that's really stood out to me from season 1 was just how much the quick timeline like makes the game that much more exciting to watch.
Yeah, it's like on hyper speed, and you're just like,
and it makes them like, it forces them to play like super intense, which they already are, but like it then puts like, you need to like game because there's an eviction in 2 days. You know what I mean?
You don't have a week, you have 2 days.
Yeah. So just quickly running through the cast one more time, I'll go ahead and put up a picture of everyone on here. But we have Carson, we have 2 Chris's, Chris from SNL, Chris from NSYNC, Cynthia from Real Housewives, Lamar, Misha, UFC fighter, Mirai from the Olympics, Shanna, Teddy, Todd, and Todrick.
Yep.
So this premiere episode, we just kind of get introduced to everyone, give backstories to who they are if you don't know who they are.
The cheesy the cheesy shit.
They also enter, I don't know if they've ever done this before, but they enter one at a time.
That's how they I've seen them do that before on a celebrity season somewhere. It was probably the UK.
I think they also did that in Big Brother Canada 5, right?
Yeah.
They had people go in one at a time after the newbies. I kind of like it. It's kind of cool.
Yeah, I liked it.
Instead of like the whole like the first 4 go in and they're like, oh my God, like I love your hair, blah blah blah. Like let's go find a bedroom. Like,
yeah.
That was always something. Real quick side note. The whole like, oh my God, there's not enough beds. I'm like, why start shit that early?
I always hated that too. I was like, that's just so extra.
Or like I have to share a bed with someone I don't even know. It's like, what if they like are gross? I don't know.
Because they've had some questionable people on that show that passed the psych eval, and I don't know how.
Yeah, and also just don't think they need to like clean themselves. I don't know. So right off the bat, I really like Todrick. I really like Cynthia. Chris Kattan, I really like. He's really funny.
He just is that people were actually already playing the game, and he's so fucking confused. He's like, I should probably do something. Like he was like,
literally the times we see him in like the premiere episode, or I guess we don't get to it then. We'll hold off on that thought, but like he's real comfortable in his bed. I'll just say that. Like he's been there a while.
I'm gonna be honest with you, would definitely be me. If I'm away from my kids, I would probably be like, I want to play so bad. And I'd be like,
but I get to go to bed at 7. Yes. But then I feel like you'd be one of the people that goes to bed early and then gets up at like 4 or 5.
And I'm like, let's go for a run.
Yeah, like is out in the backyard and like has like early morning talks. I feel like the early morning talks are better than the late night ones because like you're refreshed and you know everyone else who stayed up late isn't going to be up for a while.
Yeah, that's true.
Um,
be good. CBS, what's up? Call me.
I really like Misha.
Yeah.
And I honestly don't not like anyone.
I was gonna say me neither.
I like pretty much everyone. No one's giving me like annoying vibes yet.
And no one's giving me literally doesn't want to be there, is probably gonna walk out.
We had a few season 1. No offense again, but like
it's only 20 days.
It's not that long. Like anyway, the first HOH.
I was breastfeeding like a 5-year-old too. She was like, I can't.
As someone who did not have live feeds for season 1 of Celebrity Big Brother, for her to get up at the eviction and be like, my breast milk's depleting, I need you to evict me. I was like, what the fuck is going on? I was like, is this for real? Does she just want to leave?
Like, I was like, wait, is it her daughter like 5? I'm not saying you can't breastfeed a 5-year-old because like they do that, you know, but it's not like it's like she acted like it was like a 6-week-old, and if she didn't get there, that's like, and I'm like, girl, why'd you agree to come on the show if you're breastfeeding?
Yeah, that
like,
I'm sure Big Brother was like, you want to what while you're still in the house?
You know, you can't come back in when you go out the door, right?
And then we had freaking Meta World Peace. I vote Chuck. That's still one of the best moments of Big Brother, like period. Of like him walking in. Julie doesn't even have time to be like, hello, Meta, like cast your vote to evict. He's already talking about something. He's like, I vote Chuck.
She's like,
and then you have Omarosa in the bedroom being like, no, you voted Chuck to like leave. And he was like, no, I voted Chuck to stay. That's not how it works. Oh my god.
That was honestly, yeah, that was woo.
Anyway.
You gotta love the people that don't know the game sometimes, because the gems that you get.
Like, Derek last season, where you're like, he's so clueless that it's kind of funny, but it's kind of sad.
It was just like, I'm gonna get mad. I can't talk about it.
Okay, so then we go into the HOH.
Did you see what on Instagram, what Julie posted?
What did Julie post?
Look at what I sent you.
Oh, real quick, while I'm pulling this up, we get more Moonvest quotes at the end of the episode. Remember, be kind and prosper. Like, it's just the most.
She's like this.
And then it's just like, they're like, okay, now slow pan for like a good awkward 6 seconds before we cut. Like, she's just like
holding the card. Like,
I can't. Oh, I sadly to a vote.
So, and now I'm just like, I feel like he did that on purpose. Like he thought it's going to become like a catchphrase.
It was funny. And then it was just like annoying.
I was like,
I'm like, why are you messing up that word and none of the other words? He's like, hi, Julie. I sadly to a vote.
It's like he gets like a stroke in his mouth like the minute he tries to say vote.
I sadly to evict. I can't. Anyway, the HOH. It's a repeat from last season, but it's one that I kind of like, so I'm okay with it. It's one where they have loops for their feet attached to ropes. They basically look like a marionette.
Given. Right? Isn't that the song?
Yeah, and I'm surprised they didn't mention like anything. Oh, they did?
He was like, I feel
Oh,
like
it's like the music video.
like boom, boom, boom.
That's my first thought, is just because like the music video is so iconic, and it's also like giving Pinocchio.
Liar, liar, pants on fire beat.
Yeah.
I don't know. I liked it. And I was surprised at how well the girls did.
Yeah, I think I wasn't surprised because 2 of them are athletes.
Yeah, but the other 2,
Teddy and who else was holding up there for a while? Shanna? Was it Shanna?
Maybe.
Because I know the last 3 were Mariah, Teddy, and Misha.
Yeah.
We'll talk about that real quick. Pretty much Chris, Todd, Lamar, and Carson all dropped pretty quickly.
Yeah. Well, Carson did it on purpose though.
Yeah, he also made like a little joke, like, because Julie made a whole announcement of like, who's gonna sit out this competition? Like, they're not gonna be safe, but like, you'll sit out. And Todd volunteered, and I mean, it was giving like, no one's gonna evict you, no one cares.
Until he started snoring, and then people were like, yeah, maybe he's gotta go.
Yeah. So
Chris was actually like legit getting a little mad. Did you notice?
Yeah.
Like he was, well, I just want to get some sleep. Like, should I just wake him up and let him know?
Yeah, he was like, should I like wake him up? Anyway, we're skipping ahead, but basically the main drama of this HOH is just Todrick is up there with Misha and Teddy. And Todrick's like, hey, like, you know, he's throwing out the deals, like, are you gonna put me up? And Misha's like,
caught that right away too. Shanna. What is it?
Shanna immediately was like, I think they're making like a deal up there.
Yeah, she put it out fast. I was like, because no one really was noticing.
I think it's kind of hard because I know it's an endurance comp and like they're probably bored.
Yeah.
But it also didn't last that long.
No.
It was like maybe 40 minutes, 30 minutes.
It was definitely less than an hour. I remember back in the day, maybe when stuff like the endurance stuff would last like 3 hours. Remember some of those?
I think the longest one was 13 hours.
Yeah.
And that was the
last time we saw that. People don't even try anymore. They just cut deals and give it to a certain person.
Yeah, like, I think that was season 5, Diane and Jace, where you had to like it was like it was something. You had to like hold up your hand for a while.
Yeah, no, it was crazy. Some of those, like, they would be literally so long, and that's why I'll get excited for them nowadays, and then I forget that like nowadays they don't go past like 45 minutes.
Yeah, because people throw, or like, I don't know, it's just annoying. Like the pressure cooker season 6, look it up if you haven't. You can watch it out of context because you'll still love it. Hands down, one of the best competitions. You had to continue to press a button down the whole time. That was the whole thing. And then if you let go, you couldn't leave the box yet until 2 more people let go, because you could be released in 3. So then the person in there could just like, as we saw, Bo just started like getting drunk and everyone was like annoyed.
Oh my God, I almost forgot about that part. Yeah, that was hilarious.
And then
it was annoying the shit out of everyone.
I think the reason also why the pressure cooker is such an iconic competition is because that leads into like the Kaser blindside and then Janelle becoming Janelle that we know.
It's just so
yeah. Anyway, so Todrick basically cuts a deal with Misha and she takes it because she likes Todrick. And then Teddy is like, hey, let's make a deal. And Misha's like, yeah, okay, like we'll see. like
really early and I don't want to like.
It's kind of early. Like, I don't really.
And I felt like what she said was valid, except for the fact that Teddy could clearly hear her just say yes to Todrick.
She's right next to,
so it's
like,
not just tell me you don't want to make one with me, because that's obviously what you mean, because you've just made one. It's not about
yeah. Like, I understand.
It would have worked if the girl didn't hear her, but Teddy definitely heard her. She was like, okay,
she's right next to Misha in the competition. And like, it was just rubbing me the wrong way. Like, and
like her for no reason out of nowhere.
Yeah. So Teddy basically, and we also find out Teddy makes this whole deal because she was about to let go.
Yeah.
Because she doesn't even get a clear answer. She's like, well, I'm letting go. Like,
she's like, I can't. So.
She's like, well, I can't, hold on. So pretty much from the premiere, I was like, okay, I'm sensing some bad vibes from Misha towards Teddy. That's probably going to be who's put up, but I don't really know why.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I didn't know why, because they hadn't talked yet. And like, I feel like we get to realize that Teddy seems to kind of know the game.
Mm-hmm.
But when they first went to do that competition, they didn't get to talk like that. They all went in.
It was just like intros.
So I'm like, how would she know that? And she was already not trying to fuck with her.
Yeah.
So I think she
don't know.
I don't know. It's giving Mean Girl a little bit.
A little. We do get we'll go more in depth in episode 2 because we get to see more of the gameplay, more of the confessionals.
I just didn't want it to.
But we did get a little bit of a teaser in terms of there's going to be a power given out. We don't know what it is. We don't know what they'll have, like what the power will be, but
at least they didn't eliminate someone the first night.
Yeah, I'm sure they guarantee them at least a week.
They love to do one of two of those things lately. Throw in a power right away or eliminate someone right away. And I hate both of them, to be honest.
Yeah, to be honest, this could have been like the greatest power ever, and I would have been like, cool, get rid of it.
We don't want her.
The game's already short enough. I don't know why we're doing this, but anyway, I know it's just something that has to come with like the current seasons of Big Brother.
It's an era to end, but whatever.
Yeah, I'm hoping a new era where it goes back to bare bones. But that was the premiere episode of Celebrity Big Brother season 3.
I take back everything. I just want to read that. I hope you can forgive me. I forgive you because you made me think something. It's not my fault. It's your fault.
I also was just more mad at the casting than I was at the people who got casted. Exactly. No, don't hate the players, hate the game.
The game is effed up sometimes. So with that note, like, comment, share, subscribe.